As people age, they often become more sedentary and less active, partly because of the fear of falling. Here to talk more about falling in balance as we age is Brooke Murphy with Stepping Up Physical Therapy. Thanks for being with
Hi.
us. Good to see you.
You too.
So, what is the occurrence of falls as we get older?
So 1 in 4 individuals that are 65 and older are going to experience a fall at least once a year. It's the #1 cause of fatal injuries in the older population and the leading cause for non-fatal injuries that result in a hospital stay.
That's a lot of people affected then. So,
Yes.
what are some of the strategies that can help people recover if they do have a fall?
So there are 3 strategies that our body tends to work off. So the first is just ankle strategy. So as we're standing here, our ankle musculature is helping to keep us upright so that our center of gravity is right and where it needs to be. If that starts to fail, then what we result to is a hip strategy. So if someone maybe pushes into you just a little bit, you might sway your hips a little bit, use your leg strength to try and maintain that center of gravity. The last one that we see more often is a stepping strategy. So if someone really hits you hard, then you're going to either step backwards, step forwards, sideways, and that's just that recovery so that you maintain that center of gravity.
Right, so we need to be strengthening and be exercising some of those muscles. So what are some things that we can do to be strong in those areas?
Okay, so yeah, you really want to work on your core strength and your hip strength. So some of the just basic exercises that you can do at home are laying on your back, you'll bend your knees, and you're going to lift your hips up off of the table. You can do this on a couch, on a bed, and that's going to work on the back side of your strength. Another one would be laying on your side. You're going to straighten that top leg and lift all the way up, and that is going to work on the outside of the hip, which is really good for walking and balance. A couple other functional ones would be just standing up from a chair and sitting back down. Start with your hands, then remove your hands, and it's going to get a little bit harder. The last one would be holding onto a kitchen sink, walker if you have one, lifting those legs nice and high. That's going to work so that if you have grandkids and you're trying to step over toys, you're not going to fall. You're working on that balance as well there.
And should these be done every day?
Yeah, you can do a couple exercises each day. They're not going to hurt you by any means. You might get a little sore from them, but that soreness should go away. There's definitely things that you can progress to, but that's just something to get started at home.
A lot of great information. Thank you so much for coming in. And you can find out more about Stepping Up Physical Therapy online or by phone and visit any of their 4 Fort Wayne locations.